You can see it's morning time. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. It's the earliest I've ever woken up here in the last like month. But since we got the Corvette back even out snowing, I don't usually see Corvettes. People don't leave them out in the snow or driving, so sometimes they garage them up. But we need to take this thing in, get that check engine light checked out. I did come back on, but it was the same exact engine code, so we pretty much know why it goes on and some of the fixes and stuff. But we still got a bumper-to-bumper warranty, which means, you know, they cover pretty much anything for like 1,700 and some miles of bumper-to-bumpers left. Since this is a 2014, it has the best powertrain. It has the powertrain warranty. The window won't go down because that's frozen, and these windows go down a little bit every single time you open the door because it gets in there. So it came undone, but the windows go down every single time you open the door because that's how you get in and out. But 2014s have a 100,000 mile powertrain warranty for 5 years, or it's 10 year, 100,000 mile warranty on the powertrain. They lowered that the years after these, so that's the good thing about having the 14, still having the powertrain. But the bumper is still good for 1,700 miles, so there's no reason not to take it in, just to get it double checked and get it, and through that. And this is what she this is how loud this thing is. Freaking loud, especially on a cold start. The good thing about this car, and that's just with the stock exhaust, with all the actuators are open, but that's stock exhaust. But there's no reason to get her checked in and just get it double checked out. Like I said, we still have 1,700 miles on our bumper to bumper, so it'll cover anything that goes wrong with it. And just get it done now too when it's like this out, because you can't really drive her hard. And don't worry for any of the newer people watching. I probably haven't released too many of my old footage. Like, I'm still catching up. Like, today is the 27th, and I think that last video I just uploaded was one where we ate at Portillo's in Chicago, or near Chicago, and that was filmed like the 6th or 7th. So I'm still roughly 20 days behind on the videos. But we do have the all seasons. We go back here a little bit more, like all seasons on here, so we're not running on the super sports, the summer tires, because it is like, you know, obviously it's snowing, so you know it's cold enough. It's under 40 degrees to be driving those things. But I guess I can't even really, you don't have the name of the tire on there. I thought they were oh yeah, there we go, if you can see that. Pilot Sport AS3 Pluses, apparently the best all seasons you can get as far as performance wise. We're gonna head out of the dealership. We had an appointment, that's why we're up so early, at 9:15, and he said pull her in, we'll get her checked out. Don't worry, we're gonna drive her slow also. Alright, so man, it's a lot of engine bays, a lot of work. I thought this was gonna be a smaller dealership, but apparently not, and they're pretty busy. But they got us checked in and got us in. Just gonna be reading the check engine lights, so all's well. All right, so we came in for routine maintenance, as you know from the video earlier. We just had the check engine light, and we're pretty much going to be walking out with that Z06 over there. So didn't really plan on it, but I guess, you know, when your car needs some check engine lights, I guess it's fine.
We're getting ready for a cruise. 23 this one in on was his 40th Corvette. Yes. Well, maybe you never know.
Alright, so the car's missing, but it's shark gray. It's almost the same color as this guy, but it's a Z06. But he's trying to stay in there, it's trying to be quiet. But here for the check engine light, walked out in the Z06. They gave us a pretty good trade-in for the car we brought in. Plus, I had a check engine light. There was nothing too wrong with the car, so that's not really the reason why we traded it in. But we had a good deal on that when we bought it. We got a good deal on this that we're buying. And so, yeah, the interest rate was right. And we are financing some on this. The other one wasn't financed. This one here is going to have some finance on it, just because these other people money have a lot more. But we don't really have the all seasons So we have to do that with the all seasons. They don't make stock all seasons for the Z06.
Congratulations, guys.
All right, thanks, bud.
Take care.
It's so it's kind of windy out here, but there she is, dark gray Z06. It's a 2LZ. It doesn't have the aero kit or anything on it, but it is a 2LZ. It has a navigation and recorder and everything. And there's actually the new car. That's the car we're trading in for this guy. So this guy wasn't too bad. As I said, like that grill and stuff. We had that grill and that stuff on there for one day. We put that on there yesterday. But it doesn't have all seasons. It has Cup 2s, which shouldn't be driving Cup 2s in this temperature and a little bit of snow. But we'll limp her home, and I think we'll be all right. But as far as the all tires, we're gonna go ahead and try to limp her home. But we're gonna look in her and check her out since we own it now. All right, swoop. Alright, so here she is. Pretty much exactly the same. It's a little bit different. This one's a 7-speed, so no more automatic. So like, I don't want you to think you guys think we're too crazy here. We're not just out blowing money, throwing money away and all this and all that. We paid a good price for that car. We got a good price for it. This here is also a very good price for this. As of right now, plus it's winter out. They don't sell a lot of Z06s, but it only has 5,000 miles. It was one owner car. It was all this and that. Nothing really wrong with it. So I don't think you guys think we're out blowing money doing this and that. We're still being frugal with our purchases. Not really frugal, but we're still being smart about our purchases. And this is going to be another car where it's going to be, we could probably sell it for a few grand more, you know, in the next couple months than what we actually paid for it. The reason why we're hopping in these so fast because, you know, it's winter out. So these cars are cheap and they want them gone because they're not going to be selling them. So that's the reason why we're getting got such a good deal. But there's still a lot of work to be done and all that kind of stuff. You know, we're still gotta go home and ship some eBay and keep on Amazon and all that and do some sourcing. But yeah, I guess now we just kind of got the vet we wanted a little sooner than we thought.
What, the air?
Oh, they turn off electronic parking brake. How do you tell the parking brake's on?
It's just park right there.
Oh. All right, guys. So we're leaving in the Z06. So it ain't gonna be it's not the greatest weather to have the tires on there.
Are they going the wrong way?
Are you going the wrong way?
Or they come in the wrong way?
Oh, I don't know.
The plate on it?
Leaving the Z06, I guess. Weather's really not too bad, but spin her a little bit. That one might have been a downshift.
Huh?
Alright, so I get used to it a little bit. That's with any car with a manual transmission if you haven't driven it before. Oh, lady. It takes a little bit to get used to. But the tires were ordered because they don't come in stock sizes, so they didn't know either in the computer. Like, well, those tires only come in two kind of tires, and they're summer tires. But there's Tire Rack's good with performance cars and stuff, and they're on the forums and stuff with people, so, you know, and they give them recommendations and what tires people use, winter tires. They're small. They're like 275 fronts and what 305 rears or whatever, kind of like with Z51s. But they'll fit the stock rims, the OEM rims, and everything. And but that's going to take 3 to 4 days. We probably won't be able to drive it. Well, we'll probably still drive as long as there isn't snow on the ground and it's not like, you know, it's 30 to 40 degrees. Whoa!
Who killed her?
I think it takes a little while to get used to it, I guess.
They won last night.
All right, so there she is.
Yeah, it's
Z06 got the garage door program just as easy, and apparently with the tires that the GM or the dealership can't mount these tires because they're too wide, so we're gonna have to try to figure out something else. Probably end up taking them a tire rack. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end the day with a little bit of Resident Evil because, you know, resellers also gotta do other things like play video games. I know some people out there say, "Oh, well, we don't have time to play video games." Is that fan? My fan might make a little bit of noise. We don't have time to play video games. We don't have time to watch TV. But, you know, if you're efficient with your work and make enough, you know you can make time. As you can see, it is 1:35. So it's a little bit of a late or early morning next day. But we went ahead and picked up Resident Evil to enjoy, and we couldn't just pick it up to enjoy because Meyer had a deal where you got $10 on your next shopping trip, if you bought this game, so you got $10 off. So of course we use that when we're sourcing for other stuff. We bought some like Affinity stuff, and they also have a buy one get one 40 deal. We picked up a couple games. This wasn't a part of the buy one get one 40. It specifically excluded that, but we did separate transactions. Got our $10 off our next shopping trip. So we only paid $50 for it. So you know the game just came out, you still have to pay $50. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump on this with the VR. So we're gonna try the VR and see how long we last.